Ugh. I'm feeling refreshed. I just look like a Pokemon, but... Ooh, that's right. That Pokemon... I think it was Jared. We made a promise to form a rescue team together. I wonder what Jared's doing. I should go out. Huh? Oh no! So wait, we overslept and you're embarrassed by... I'm so excited I came out here at dawn to wait for you that you fell asleep while you waited for us. I must have snoozed off. Yeah, and one thing you discover in the post-game, he doesn't have another house. He just sleeps outside. Anyway, today marks the start of a rescue team. Let's always do our best. But anyway, you don't have any job offers yet. Oh yeah, maybe there's something in the mailbox. Ooh, we got the rescue team starter set. I knew it'd be there. It's a rescue team starter set. They always give you one if you start a rescue team. We open the rescue team starter set. Ooh, rescue team badge. And a toolbox. The toolbox, so we get to hold 20 items in those, but we could already do that in the tiny woods, so... Yes, there's some good things here. First off, the rescue team badge. Shows off that we're a rescue team. This is a toolbox. You can use it for carrying items you find in dungeons. Let's put the stuff Butterfree gave us in here for now. Items are very useful, so let's use them on our adventures. And finally, a copy of the Pokemon News. It's useful for rescue teams. I'll put the Pokemon News in the mailbox. You should read it later on. Basically just instructions, and it will occasionally recount some events that happened in the story. Anything else? Is there any other mail? Maybe not. Jared checked the mailbox, but the mailbox was empty. Okay, if there isn't any mail for us after all. If there were any rescue jobs, we'd be getting mail, but nobody knows about us yet, since we're a new rescue team, I guess. Oh, I wonder what it could be. Could this be? Bluey, will you check the mailbox, please? Bluey, check the mailbox. Maybe it's a rescue job offer. What does it say? Bluey read the letter. Bzz, bzz. I heard about you from Caterpie. Please, we need your help. Magnemite is in trouble. A strange electromagnetic wave flowed through a dungeon, and it stuck together Magnemite and Magnemite. That isn't enough to form a Magneton. It is not complete the way it is now. Please, we need help. Bzz, bzz, bzz. From Magnemite's friend. Also a Magnemite. What do you think? What, do you think we should go? Nah. Huh? Why? I like how the music stopped for a second. Huh? Why? That's the spirit. Let's do our best. Oh, you are here. Bzz, bzz. My friends are in this cavern. Bzz, bzz. My friends should be on the 6th basement floor. Please help them. Bzz, bzz. B6F. I don't know how to say it. 6th basement floor. Defeat foes using moves instead of A attacks for more experience points. Choose and set the moves you want to use. So Oranberry is very useful in it restores HP. It restores 100 HP in Mystery Dungeons, so don't go thinking, you know, don't have the same mentality you do in the main series. You want to keep them throughout the entire game. So yeah, those are much more useful. I'd say Oranberries are like the second most important item, because the top 3 are Reviver Seeds, Oranberries, and Max Elixirs, in that order. Oh, there's an item up there. Gravel Rocks, you can throw these. And the nice thing about these is that you don't need to be in a straight line to throw them at them. You can press the L and R to throw a set, item. If I didn't miss, it would have hit that Rattata. You don't have to be in a straight line, you just have to be facing in their general direction, and you can hit them, which is nice. Because most range moves, you do have to be in a straight line for them. Choose a partner with the team command and set its tactics and IQ skills. Cooperation with partners is the key. So IQ skills, those are, basically tactics are added. You'll get extra tactics at set points in the game. Whereas IQ, you can actually level this up with items called gummies, and it'll add extra skills. Most of these are just AI exclusive. Like if we have exclusive move user, for example, you can check up to 4 at a time. He will not use his basic attack, which if you don't want to, you know, use up your PP, you don't want to have that on. But Dedicated Traveler, I forget what that does. Okay, that. There are a couple that even if it's not an AI controlled character, you might want to use. Like there are some that will do the same thing as Intimidate, and it'll make you know attacks. There's like it'll prevent you from getting certain status effects, so it can do more than just stuff like that. Yeah, look, I leveled up. One of the few times your character actually says something is when you level up. Usually they just think it. And this room is a dead end. Yeah, throw. Ooh, this guy has Runaway, so instead of doing what it does in the main series, it allows you to. It basically just changes how their AI behaves. So, could be better, but. If I had a gravel rock, I could throw it at them, and I do. And I love how it's blocking the enemies now. Oh, sorry, apples, also one of the top 4, I guess, items, because they restore your belly, and if your belly goes down to 0, you will start losing health as you walk around, instead of gaining it, so... Yeah, these games have hunger. Thankfully, it's just for the player character. For the partner, the only way they can get hungry is if certain items are thrown at them, or various... There's various ways that their hunger can be decreased. If they do, they'll get something called the Hungry Pal status, and then just any food item will... Basically, for you, for them, it's completely binary. Either they're hungry or they're not. And then any food item will restore them. For the player, it's, you have a belly, you see you have a number down there. Also, be very careful if your partner, if you lose your partner. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, it can spell disaster quite frequently, just because, you have to micromanage their moves pretty efficiently, and Pokemon tend to gang up on them, and it's really not good for... It's not good for anyone but the enemies. Good, we're getting some stab moves. One thing to note about in this game, the damage modifiers. Well, first of all, we have a Cherry Berry, which heals paralysis. In Mystery Dungeon, stab is still increases your move's power by 1.5 times. So it's the same as the main series. The type effectiveness has actually been reduced. Like if your attack is super effective, it only does 1.7 times as much damage. Or sorry, it does 1.4 times, blah. So it's actually slightly less, and it doesn't ever stack. Like if you have a Pokemon that's quad weak to one of your moves in the main series, it will still just do 1.4 times the amount of damage. Never mind, I was wrong. They actually do stack. Sorry if it's awkward to say 1.4 times. It's I don't like saying 1 and 4/10. I don't know. But yes, if they resist your attack, it does 0.7 times as much, and if it's an immunity, it actually does this. And in this game, it does 0.5 times as much. So it gives you some more leniency there. Well, hey, if I wanted to, I could have healed the paralysis of that Cherry Berry that we just got, but It doesn't... It only lasts like a couple turns in this game. It can be annoying during some specific situations, like if you're getting ganged up on, but... Oh, there they are. Let's get them out safely. Our bodies separated. Bzz, bzz, rejoice. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Yay. Bzz, bzz. So you didn't need us for that. You could have just gotten them out of there. Well, I guess they couldn't have fought off the enemies. Yay. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Be thankful, YouTube. You are our hero. Thank you. Bzz, bzz. Rewarded 500 Poke. And a Reviver Seed. A Rostberry. I'm glad our rescue mission went well today. Actually, since this was our first job as a proper rescue team, I was really tense and nervous. I'm exhausted now. I gotta go get some sleep. You're nervous at that? It's not like they were like monitoring us or anything. That's, you know. And it defaults to no. Well, maybe you do it and you use up a lot of resources and they don't want you to save over that, but still. It's annoying. Where? Where am I? Maybe, is this a dream? Oh, there's someone here. Who is it? Someone I know? Can't remember. I think I dreamt something. But I can't quite remember what that dream was about. Oh, well, today's the day of rescues. That's not abnormal. You forget most dreams. I wonder if I have any mail. Better check the mailbox. Oops, I better check the mailbox. Yeah, oops, you walk slightly away. Bluey, check the mailbox. But there's no mail seeking help from the rescue team. Good morning, Bluey. Aren't you up early? Oh, so you checked the mailbox. So, was there anything? Were there any rescue requests? What? Empty? I suppose so. We've only started after all. Well, too bad. We'll want to go to Pokemon Square? I think if we go to the Pelipper Post Office, there'll be jobs posted. Pokemon Square is over this way. Let's go. Alright, here's where we get explained some of the various functions of the shops of the game. This is Pokemon Square. That's the Kecleon shop. You can buy and sell items there, and that's where we have the fabled purple Kecleon, as you can see, seen in nowhere but this series. Well, also the anime, but, you know. That's Felicity Bank. You can save your money there. So basically, if you fall in a dungeon and you don't want to lose all your money, you put it there before you go to the dungeon. This is the Gulpin Link shop. Gulpin can link moves for you. Huh? What's linking? Well, if you link moves, you can use them at the same time. I think you should ask Gulpin if you want to know more. That sounds overpowered, but keep in mind, saving your PP is more of an issue in here than in the main series, so... This is the Kangaskhan storage. If you store items here, they'll never go missing. You should store important items here before you go out on any dungeon adventure. What do you think? The businesses here help us. Oh, and there's also the Pelipper Post Office. That's up past here. I think we can get some information on rescue jobs. Let's first go to the Pelipper Post Office. So, as he said, everything is true. I don't necessarily want to buy anything at the moment, but, you know, we could store some stuff. If you press R, you can store multiple stuff. Because I don't necessarily want to... If I fall in a dungeon, I don't want to lose all my apples and orange berries. Might as well just lose a few. And we don't really need items for any of the dungeons that we have currently. There is something down here that will open up to us later. There appears to be no one inside. There's a notice posted in the back. Under construction, keep out, Makuhita Dojo. That's posted in the back? So in order to, the keep out message is posted inside the building. Fail. But, there was a forest fire not long ago. It was terrible. Luckily, Blastoise and Feraligatr were able to douse it quickly. but it could have been much worse if they were slower getting there. You know, that sounds plot relevant, but it's not. Like, that doesn't factor into anything. If you're just watching this for the first time. Pardon? Oh, the Pelipper Post Office. The Pelipper Post Office would be straight down this path. It's out at the Cape. You can't miss it. Yeah, no kidding. I don't know why, but there have been many natural disasters lately. A lot of Pokemon have gone wild and violent because the disaster scared them. It's a mean world out there. Yes, this game teaches you about the dangers of global warming. Clearly. Actually, if anything, that would be Gates to Infinity, but even that's reading way too much into it. That building is the Pelipper Post Office. Or sorry, Super Mystery Dungeon, I mean. This is where information is gathered from Pokemon needing rescue in various locations. See? Have a look at this bulletin board. Those rescue jobs. Check it out. So yeah, this is the general, I guess, crux of what you'll be doing most of the game. Well, not most of the game, but they try to get you in a daily routine of sorts where you have to, you know, go to the square to, you know, exchange stuff, and you go here to take up jobs. And then you go on the job, and then you go to bed, and then the next day starts. And you wait for the plot to progress. Also, I don't have a Blast Seed, so I should have read that title before I took that. See? There are jobs listed, right? To do a rescue job, first you select it with Accept. Then on the jobs list, choose the job, then confirm it with Take Job to go on that rescue mission. If you don't select Take Job, you can't do that rescue job, even if you go to the dungeon. Paying attention, beginners? Since we're just starting up, we should handle the jobs that are posted here. Our team name will get better known by doing that. I think that will bring job offers to our mailbox. And if you want to go on a rescue mission, choose the job in the job list, then select Take Job. Try to always do that before you leave. So yeah, if you don't want to do a job in the same dungeon, you don't have to. Nothing else really to explain there, so I'll see you next episode.